You know what's funny? There's a version of you that's been hiding in the shadows, quietly destroying everything you could have been. The version of you that hesitates. The version that second guesses. The version that chooses comfort over courage every single time. And the worst part? You know he exists. You feel him every time you avoid a hard conversation. Every time you skip the work you promised to do. Every night you lie down wishing you were stronger. But tomorrow you repeat the same cycle. Listen closely, because this is the part most people never admit. The monster you're scared of is actually you, not some villain outside. Not some enemy plotting your downfall. No, it's the weak version living inside your mind, feeding your fears, poisoning your confidence, killing your potential one tiny decision at a time. And until you face that monster, until you stop running from him, you will stay small, average, forgettable. You weren't born to be this soft, this lost, this fragile. Somewhere inside you, there's a darker, stronger, colder version. The one you've been suppressing because the world told you to be nice, be patient, be gentle, take it slow. But you know the truth. Life doesn't reward gentle. Life rewards dangerous men who can control their darkness. You're scared of the monster because you think he'll destroy you. But what if I told you he's the only one who can save you? Because the monster inside you is not the villain. He's the warrior. He's the untapped strength. He's the hunger. He's the discipline. He's the version of you who doesn't quit, doesn't cry, doesn't fold, doesn't break. You fear him because he forces you to confront your limits. You fear him because he refuses your excuses. You fear him because he knows exactly who you could become, and he won't let you hide anymore. Tonight, we're not killing the monster. We're awakening him. And once he rises, once he takes form, once you finally stop running from your own potential, you'll never be the same again. Have you ever noticed something? Life feels the heaviest. Not when you're failing, not when things go wrong, but when you don't even understand what's happening inside you. You lie on your bed, phone in your hand, scrolling through random videos, and suddenly you feel this strange pressure in your chest. Oh, it's not sadness. It's not anger. It's just weight. A silent weight that you can't put into words. And the scariest part, no one even notices. You act normal. You laugh at jokes. You reply to messages. You share memes. You post stories. But inside, you're fighting a war no one knows about. Be honest. Sometimes it feels like the life you're living doesn't even feel like your life. Like you're just a background character in someone else's story. No one pushes you. No one guides you. No one truly understands you. And the most painful part, no one takes your pain seriously. People tell you, bro, you're overthinking. Just chill. Just be positive. Just move on. They don't know that at 2 a.m., you're lying awake, fighting battles inside your own mind. They don't know you're not distracted. You're drained. They don't know you're not lazy. You're lost. And the more you try to ignore this feeling, the stronger it gets. You wake up tired. You go to sleep tired. Even after doing nothing, you feel completely exhausted because it's not your body that's tired. It's your mind. And it's okay to feel like this. But there's a serious problem. When you're in this mental state, you can't build anything. The things that could make your life better are the same things you stop doing. You plan to start, but you don't start. You write goals, but you don't follow them. You want to change, but your habits don't change, and not because you're weak, not because you don't care, but because you're stuck in something deeper. Survival mode. A mode where your brain only focuses on one thing. How do I just get through today? Not growth, not improvement, not transformation, just survival. And when you're only surviving, your future slowly dies. Your time slips away. Your dreams fade. Your confidence breaks. Your self-respect weakens. And the most painful moment, when you stand in front of the mirror and your own reflection feels unfamiliar, because deep inside, you know one thing. This is not who I'm supposed to be. You know there's a darker, stronger, disciplined version of you, buried somewhere inside. A version that could dominate life. A version people would respect. A version that could rise above everything. But that version isn't coming to the surface because you're stuck in an endless loop. Overthinking guilt. Overthinking guilt. A cycle that kills your focus, your energy, your motivation, slowly, silently. And this is where most people give up. They tell themselves, maybe success isn't for me. Maybe my life won't change. Maybe this is all I'll ever be. But that's not the truth. This is just your state, not your identity. And now, we move to the solution, the part that shifts everything. You know what's crazy? Most people think their life will change when they feel motivated, when they feel ready, when the perfect moment arrives. But that's the first lie you need to kill, because the truth is simple. You will never feel ready. And that's exactly why you need to start. Motivation is a visitor. It comes and goes. Discipline is a resident. It stays. But before we talk about discipline, Art, let's talk about the real enemy. Your mind. Your mind has created a cage around you. A cage made of doubts, fear, procrastination, and comfort. And every time you listen to that inner voice saying, not today, maybe tomorrow, I'll start later, you tighten the cage yourself. So how do you break that cage? Not by thinking, not by planning, not by waiting. You break it by disrupting your own system. Let me explain. When a computer freezes, you don't sit and wait for it to magically work. You hit the reset button. You need that reset. A mental reset. A habit reset. A lifestyle reset. And it starts with one simple rule. Rule 1. Stop negotiating with your mind. You know the feeling. The alarm rings. Your eyes open. And the negotiation begins. Just 5 more minutes. I'm too tired. I'll work tonight. You've been losing this negotiation your whole life. Why? Because your mind is smarter than you think. It knows your weaknesses. It knows your patterns. It knows exactly what excuses work on you. So from today, you don't negotiate. You execute. You don't ask yourself, do I feel like getting up? You simply get up. Your mind says, you're tired. You say, good, move. Your mind says, it's too hard. You say, perfect, do it. This is how you take back control. Rule 2, the 5-second action law. This is a weapon that rewires your brain. Whenever you feel resistance, whether it's waking up, starting work, going to the gym, studying, or doing anything difficult, you have 5 seconds to act. Not think, not plan, just act. Count. 5, 4, 3, 2, One move. Stand up. Pick up the pen. Start the workout. Open the laptop. Take the shower. Take the step. Why does it work? Because it bypasses your brain's fear response and forces instant action. Small actions break big resistance. Rule 3. Destroy distractions before they destroy you. You can't win a war if the enemy lives inside your pocket. Social media, notifications, endless scrolling, short dopamine hits. These things are not time pass. They are energy killers. They drain your focus before you even start your day. So you need to do this. Every morning before touching your phone, create 60 minutes for yourself. No notifications, no social media, no messages. Just 3 things. 1. Movement. Push-ups, stretching, walking. 2. Mindset. Journaling, breathing, silence. 3. Mission. 1 important task. You do these 3, you will feel like a completely different person. Because the first hour of your day creates the next 23 hours. Rule 4. Turn pain into fuel. Remember one thing. Pain isn't your enemy. Comfort is. Pain shows you where you're weak. Pain shows you what needs to change. Pain shows you where your real growth begins. Anytime life gets difficult, don't try to escape it. Use it. Your frustration? Turn it into focus. Your heartbreak? Turn it into discipline. Your loneliness? Turn it into self-improvement. The same pain that breaks most people is the pain that builds great people. But only if you face it. Rule 5. Build a system, not a fantasy. Most people fail because they dream too big and act too small. They plan a huge transformation, but they don't build a daily system. A system is a simple routine that you follow even on your worst days. For example, 20 minutes learning, 20 minutes exercise, 20 minutes work on your goal, 10 minutes reflection, 10 minutes planning tomorrow. That's all. Simple, practical, sustainable. A system beats motivation every time. The truth is, most people fail not because they're incapable, but because they're invisible to themselves. They don't know what they want. They don't know what they stand for. They don't know who they're becoming. And when a man loses direction, he loses discipline. And without discipline, he becomes weak. You can't become a monster until you know what monster you're becoming. So here's the next step. Rule 6. Decide who you want to become. Everyone has 2 identities. 1. The man they are. 2. The man they pretend to be. And then there's a 3rd. The man they could be. That's the version you're chasing. But you can't chase it blindly. You need clarity. Sit alone and ask yourself, what kind of man do I admire? What qualities does he have? What does he look like? How does he think? How does he act under pressure? What does he avoid? What does he protect? Write it down. A clear identity creates a clear direction, because once you define the man you want to become, every action becomes a step toward him, and every weakness becomes something you kill on the path. Rule 7. Build habits that force evolution. Habits are weapons. They can destroy you or remake you. So you need 5 brutal, powerful habits that pull you forward even when you feel empty. Habit 1. Daily sweat. Move your body. Working out isn't about muscles. It's about dominance. When you train your body, you train your mind to obey. Habit 2. Daily learning. Feed your brain. 20 minutes a day. Books, podcasts, mentors, experience. It compounds. Habit 3. Mission work. One task that matters, not scrolling, not replying, not planning. A real action that pushes your future forward. Habit 4. Silence 10 minutes alone. Sit with your thoughts. Face what you've been avoiding. Truth creates power. Avoidance creates weakness. Habit 5. Discipline triggers. Remove choice. Lay out your clothes. Keep your workspace clean. Prepare your water. Remove temptations. Weak men rely on motivation. Strong men rely on systems. Monsters rely on triggers. Rule 8. Cut the weakening forces from your life. These are the 3 things silently destroying you. 1. Weak people. People who complain. People who gossip. People who have no goals. They infect your mind. 2. Weak habits. Late night scrolling. Random entertainment. Comfort eating. These drain your power without you noticing. 3. Weak environments. A messy room. A cluttered phone. A chaotic schedule. Your environment shapes your identity. You cannot expect strength while living inside a weak ecosystem. Clean your room. Clean your digital space. Clean your circle. Clean your patterns. You cannot elevate while you're breathing the same air as your old self. Rule 9. Replace emotion with commitment. Listen carefully. This is the shift that separates ordinary men from monsters. Weak men move only when they feel good. Strong men move even when they feel nothing. Monsters move especially when they feel pain. If your emotions control you, your life will always be unstable. So repeat this rule. I act because I must, not because I feel like it. This single line will transform the way you live. Think about it. You don't need motivation to shower. You don't need inspiration to brush your teeth. You don't negotiate with yourself. Why? Because it's a habit you respect. Become that man in every area of your life. When you say, I'll do it, you do it. No delay, no excuse, no weakness. Rule 10. Build a monster mindset. This mindset has 3 pillars. Pillar 1, threat. You see your weakness as a threat that must be eliminated, not managed, not reduced. Eliminated. Pillar 2, transformation. Every day, you kill one part of your old identity. A habit, a fear, a distraction, a doubt. Pillar 3, dominance. You don't let life push you. You push life. Your thoughts obey you. Your habits obey you. Your impulses obey you. This is the mindset that builds men who are remembered. Rule 11. Take the hard path. Always, life offers 2 roads. The easy path, filled with comfort, distraction, and regret. The hard path, filled with growth, pressure, and evolution. Weak men choose the easy path because it feels warm. Strong men choose the hard path because it makes them powerful. Monsters choose the hard path none because they know there is no greatness without pain. You want to escape mediocrity? Then you must train yourself to choose the hard path instantly. Cold shower? Hard. Do it. Study? Boring. Do it. Gym? Tiring. Do it. 2-hour focus work? Heavy. Do it. You become unstoppable when your brain stops resisting difficulty. At some point in your journey, something powerful happens. You stop looking for shortcuts. You stop searching for motivation. You stop caring about people's opinions. You begin to understand a truth most men never realize. The world doesn't get out of your way until you get out of your own way. You are not fighting society. You are not fighting the world. You are not fighting your circumstances. You are fighting yourself, your weaker self, your older self, your comfortable self. And once you understand this, your entire life becomes simpler. Not easier, but simpler. Because everything becomes a choice. Strength or weakness, growth or comfort, discipline or distraction, purpose or pleasure, future or instant dopamine. This is where real transformation begins. You don't transform by doing huge things once. You transform by doing small things every single day, especially when they feel meaningless, boring, repetitive, or painful. That's how monsters are made. In the invisible, lonely, brutal work nobody claps for. The world only sees the result. They have no idea what it cost you. And that's the final part of the solution. You must fall in love with the process more than the reward. Because when you love the reward, you stop when you're tired. But when you love the process, you keep going even when you're broken. Your pain becomes purpose. Your discipline becomes identity. Your consistency becomes power. Your struggle becomes evolution. This is where weak men quit. This is where strong men rise. This is where monsters are born. Now listen carefully, because this is the part where most people walk away. They hear the truth. They feel the fire. They get goosebumps. And then they go right back to the same weak habits that have been destroying them for years. But if you're still here, if you're still listening, if something in your chest is burning right now, then you're not like them. You're standing at the crossroads. On one side, the same life, the same excuses, the same comfort, the same guilt when you look in the mirror. On the other side, rebirth, transformation, danger, power, becoming the monster you fear. You know exactly which one your soul wants. So this is your moment, not tomorrow, not next week, not when you feel ready, right now. Kill that weak version of you. End him. Bury him. Burn what's left. And walk forward as the man you were meant to be. Disciplined, focused, cold, and unstoppable. Because the world doesn't respect talk. It respects action. It respects consistency. It respects results. So here's what you're gonna do. If you refuse to stay weak, if you choose evolution over excuses, if you're ready to become the monster you fear, hit that subscribe button. Not for me, for yourself, for the future you're building, for the man you're becoming. This channel isn't entertainment. This is transformation. This is war. This is where men are reborn. So subscribe and let the world remember your name.